In this video, let's see a short history of the group Zara Inditex. As the Zara Inditex group has segmented by sub-brands, what is the Zara case and what has been its positioning? And what can the Inditex group expect in the next 10 years? Short history of Zara Inditex. In 1975, Amancio Ortega opened his first Zara store in La Coruña. If let's focus back years, in 1963 he founded his first clothing company. In the early 80s he created a network of Zara stores in Spain. In 1985, due to the size of the company, he creates a holding called Textile Design Industries Inditex. At the end of the 80s, many customers crossed the border from Portugal to buy. Taking advantage of this opportunity, opening its first stores in Oporto, Paris and New York. In the 1990s, with the Zara brand already established, the sub-brands are created: Pull&Bear, Massimo Dutti, Bershka and Stradivarius. In 2001, Inditex made a first public offering and became in a secure value. Also, new brands were added: also Zara Home and Uterque. In 2011, Amancio Ortega resigned as the president of the group and happened to be Pablo Isla. At the last year, the Inditex group has done more than 20,000 millions of euros and have opened 7,000 stores in 88 countries. Segmentation by sub-brands. The diversity and segmentation of sub-brands of the Inditex group increase the sport potential. Zara, the flagship of the group, is high positioned in the mind of consumer. It's for all audience and the main character is the product but to satisfy the client. Pull&Bear is for a young client that searches style and is passionate about fashion. For people in continuous movement. The clothing line can be used from work to high school, also to the party. Massimo Dutti offers very elegant and formal wear. It's perceived as a high-end brand, exclusive in terms of store, product and service. Bershka lets focus on a teenager's audience, offers avant-garde and modernity, something new, a little difference, fashion at a reachable price. With the setting of their stores, music, they want to transmit youthful energy. Stradivarius offers actual fashion with trend, for all kind of audience, but who search a great style, an alternative. Also offers intimate fashion, pyjamas and bath clothes among others, as collection for a young audience and others for a more adult audience. Zara Home is not considered as a diversification by Inditex, otherwise as a brand stores for dress the home just as we dress ourselves. Uterque or whatever offers complements for a satisfied woman and a little wear collection. The Zara's case. The way business is based in the creation of quickly fashion, in just in time, produce and provide at the just moment. The logistics centers supply between 2 and 7 times by week. The master pillar is to consider the wear as if they were perishable goods. For clothing design, they are based on observation and research through cool hunting on the street, on social networks and blogs. The communication between the stores and the central is very fluid. If a collection is not sold in a store, the central is alerted and taken to another store. Another of the pillars of the success of the Zara model is the integration of the chain. It eliminates the verticality and intermediaries. Also not to trade franchise stores, maintaining absolute control. This model of success, the Zara model, is the same that has been applied in the rest of sub-brands of the Inditex group. Positioning policy. There are a clear difference of prices between the stores of Spain and Portugal and the rest of international markets. Due to higher logistics costs, also the Zara brand is also perceived with more status outside Spain. The price policy is summarized in a strategy of reasonable price thanks to a reduction of costs. Part of the wear collection varies to suit each of the cultures and countries. Zara doesn't spend money on conventional advertising, but does promotional videos, events and pop-ups as we have seen. However, its most simple and effective promotion policy is through its stores. Large shop windows will feel closed, therefore they seem to be very valuable and very feel. Total cleaning, exquisite lighting and employee identified with the brand. As we have already said, the distribution policy is based on the just-in-time system, a minimum stock with a system so dynamic and synchronized that guarantees a constant renovation. The future of Inditex. In the last 40 years, Inditex has always been one step ahead. Can it continue to be the avant-garde in the next 10 years? What new defiance await the Inditex group? If it wants to keep in the lead, Inditex should continue in international expansion while competing with low-cost chains, and it's consolidated in electronic commerce. We are entering a new era in which the customers can even design his dress. Therefore, Inditex will be bound to customize the entire sales process. It will be fundamental to adapt to a new form of communication with the potential customer. The just-in-time will go one step further and the goods will already be sold before being produced.